Hello, my longest YouTube sub. Hello there, Oslix. I was watching this video. I got caught in an ad. What did I miss? You missed me destroying a blue ice player with my chem critters. I was watching, no, not, I was looking at some Reddit thread. I forgot what it was, but like one of them was like, man, don't you hate it when this YouTuber you watch, you know, runs out of ideas and then starts padding out their videos with filler content and then puts ads in all their videos and then their stuff just sucks. Yeah, I can think of a few people like that, but I can also think of a few people who've improved their game and make much better videos than they used to. So that doesn't apply to that many people. You all have some longtime YouTubers you used to watch where they got kind of lazy and they just don't make videos that are as good as they used to be. I know some people like that. Do you watch some people who keep improving their content, making more and better stuff? You better know someone like that. Hello there, it's me. Good to see you. Yeah, this guy who goes by the TheDuelLogs. That's a Mr. Beast. Have you ever run out of ideas, Mr. Logs? Nope. I have a million ideas. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, right. Do you guys ever wonder, YouTubers... I don't know if you guys have ever watched a YouTuber before who used to make good videos and then they started making, like, you know, not good videos. You ever think, man, what happened to them? They used to be so good. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Ooh, let's go into puppy. Oh no, I should have searched a card with that. So what happens is someone is a content creator. There's like a usual cycle that happens with them. Usually they'll start off going hardcore into their new content. It's fresh, it's exciting. They're getting all these numbers for the first time. They're going so hard. They're doing all these things. They're making all these connections. It's a glorious feeling. They're on top of the world. And then they burn out. It always happens. The burnout sets in. They go too hard, they go too strong, and then they just get tired and they just can't do it anymore. So they take a break. The burnout applies in a whole bunch of different ways. Eventually they'll burn out. They always burn out. And then it's when they come back that really separates, you know, content creators from each other. Like, what do they do after they burn out? Because pretty much every content creator burns out. I've never met one who didn't. And it's so interesting to see what they do afterwards. Sometimes what they do afterwards is they put less effort into it than they used to before so they can avoid burnout again. That is the wrong thing to do because the people were watching them in the first place because of the effort they put into it, not for them. So unless they're like super interesting, that's usually when their fan base dies. That's usually when the growth no longer happens. That's when they stagnate. However, if you instead don't do that, if you instead, ooh, burnout. Just what we were talking about. Let's go. I don't even know what this card does, but I'm sure it does something. So like if you go like, you know, doing less work route, that's generally when your channels stagnate and just don't perform as well as they used to. So what else do you do? What I did was I just hired more people to take off the workload, so that I could still produce the same amount of videos at the same level of content quality. I hired people. For some reason, this just does not occur to people as an option that exists. Like, there's no rule book. There's no like guidebook on like, what do you do after you burn out? Usually people start alone and they stay alone, and it never occurs to them to just hire help. Genius, right? Turns out, putting effort into your videos generally makes them more enjoyable. Not always. There are some people who can definitely get away with not putting that much effort into their videos because their natural charisma just carries them. However, you should never assume that that's you. I don't have natural charisma. That's just not an option for me. In fact, make one on the second attack this blah blah blah. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, you fool. What you want to do is put more effort into your work, not less. Dried wins. Sorry, Mr. Logs, not everyone can hire a bunch of people to do stuff for them. I hired exactly one person to help. And then the extra money I made from that allowed me to hire more people. Then add a Gemini monster, discard target a graveyard, special summon it, special summon a Gemini monster from your hand, and if you do, this is it. Who else got here from the unfunny jokes? Me. I did. You don't have to hire a full team of people. I didn't start with a full team of people. I hired exactly one other person to help, and then I made like 2 times as much money because of it, because I was putting out 2 times as many videos, and I was able to use that to hire more people, and so on and so on. Oh no, they're gonna activate dried winds and try to pop my board. Thanks for the sub, Aslux, the TheDuelLogs. So I'm trying to think. What else could you do? Those are generally the two things people do when they burn out. Either they put less effort into the work that they used to before so they don't burn out again, or they hire staff. Because eventually you'll have to hire staff anyway if you want to expand. You can't do it by yourself. Activate Carbo Crab. I'm trying to think, like, what? Is there like a third thing you can do? I guess you could just go back to what you're doing before, but then you'll just be in an endless cycle of burnout. Which, you know, I think some people do that as well. Gain 500 life points. Go for it, idiot. Dried Winds targets. You absolute buffoon. I can just use Burnout to banish the card to summon 2 more cards from the deck. Hey, TheDuelLogs, hope you had a good. Hello, chat. Same. Hello there. Welcome to Hell. Today in Hell's Kitchen, we will be preparing a new chicken dish. Activate Chem Critter, Carbo Crab. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Select a card to add from your deck to the hand. Sure, whatever. What about vacations? Taking a week or 2 more off from creating? No, like that's like, you know, the whole thing of like a constant cycle of burnout. You will burn out again eventually. It's just gonna happen. That's just how things are. So I'm trying to think, like, what else could you do? Select a card on the graveyard. Ooh, it special summons a... Ooh, it special summons 1 from the graveyard. Can I go into something else? I can go into Melfi of the Forest? Ooh, because they're level 2s. What is your signature dish, Mr. Logs? I love freaking... Nemesis Eschatos? Oh my goodness gracious, Nemesis Eschatos. Oh, I have to get rid of it. I'm not gonna do that. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sure it was very enthralling though. Out of curiosity, have you ever thought of building a Gaia the Dragon Champion deck? I already did. You see, Gaia the Dragon Champion is like just a deck, a good deck in Duel Links, so I've already played a whole bunch. It happens. Imagine not handling burnout. Cringe. I have a question. Your favorite cheese? A la pepper jack. Hello, Mr. Logs. Are Chem Critters new tier 0? Yeah. Can't you see them like popping off? He loves freaking. Logs uses burnout. What about vacations? Taking a week or 2 off. Ooh, I can activate my Melfies. Get $1 million loan. How much should I be looking to spend on an editor? Pays $10 per minute. Depends on what kind of videos you're making. Also, there's no guarantee your viewer base will stay after you've done with your so-called vacation break, so taking a break will often result in a kinda dead channel. True. It's different depending on like certain factors though. Like if you take a break from streaming, you're gonna lose a lot of your audience. If you take a break from YouTube, you can just schedule some videos to upload while you're gone. Isn't it a weird OTK deck? What's a weird OTK deck? Are they using their aroma monsters in response to my Melfies? Just let my Melfies do their thing, dude. They're just trying to be cute little dogs and cute little puppies. Melfi puppy returns to my hand and special summons a monster to the field. We shall special summon Tri-Brigade Kit. Melfi Caddy returns to the hand, and then I'm going to add Curaz from my deck to the hand. Ooh, I can activate this. Also, its effect negated. Ooh, Melfi of the Forest. Now your effects are negated, you absolute buffoon. It's just a vlog. I mean, if you don't hire anyone, another option is to slow down the rate of vids, right? Same level of effort, just much slower pace to avoid burnout. Or does this screw with algorithms? Generally, you want to put out as many videos as possible. You don't want to slow down your stuff. So like, I remember there was this one content creator. He had this genius strategy where he would make a series of very highly edited videos. Basically like overviews of games. Like I found his channel through his Metroid videos. He's like, I'm gonna go through all the Metroid games. And he made a very well researched, well edited videos going over like all the Metroid games. But the way he would do it was he would release his videos in batches. He would work on them like all year. Then he would release the videos once a week, and he would have like early access to it on Patreon. And he'd be like, hey, if you want to watch the next video in this series, you can watch it early on Patreon. And then after his series was done, he would stop uploading videos and like take a break. Then he'd start working on the next batch, And then in a couple of months, it might be ready. And he had very good videos, but the business model didn't work because you need to just have consistent uploads. You can't just upload in batches. It just like killed his growth every time he started a new series. And like his channel just eventually stopped as soon as he wasn't able to, as soon as just one of his series didn't do well. He didn't have enough money to support the next one. I'm gonna go into this one, use the effective catalyst field. For YouTube, you have to just keep uploading consistently, and there's not much you can really do about it. Sometimes people will be like, you don't have to upload consistently. You know, there's these channels that upload like once every 3 months, and they're doing fine. It's like, well, they're probably doing fine, but even they would do better if they just uploaded more consistently. There's outliers that are able to get away with it, but that doesn't mean they're thriving because of it. They're suffering just as much as you would. Like, you know, none of those channels are like a case in point. It's like, yeah, they make good videos and they probably are able to make them because they put, you know, so much time and effort into it. But they would do even better if they just lower the quality of their videos a little bit and made more videos. Do you have to upload every day? No, but at least once a week. Uh-oh. You're the first person I've seen playing Chem Critters. It's because I'm a genius. Thanks for your Prime sub, Gammy X Ghost. Wee yowie. Yeah, but that requires you to make videos in advance. If you're a burnout, you won't have that much energy. Imagine not having energy. Cringe. How many beasts do I have in the grave? Damn, I have a ton in the graveyard. Holy shinoli. Oh, I don't have that many in the grave, actually. I only have enough for a Frigid. I can go into that card? Ooh. Can I use Frigid? Not really. Can I go into this card right here? Yes. Wait, what? Where the fuck is Frigid? Did I misclick? Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I'm an idiot, moron, stupid idiot. Misclick. I said Frigid. I thought Frigid was on the field. I was wondering why his effect wasn't going off. Special summon. Shut up. Don't make fun of me. I'm a genius. Select, select, select. Eschatos. Ooh, what does this one do? Destroy all monsters on the field of that type. Plant. Which one's stronger? This one's stronger. Now I can go into Frigid. Now I can go into Shiraig. Okay. How do you get paid? According to your viewers or the comments or what? You get paid based on views. Think of it like, you know, you make a $1 per 1,000 views. Your CPM. And my Yu-Gi-Oh channel gets around 3 million views a month. So what's 3 million divided by $1? No. First it's 3 million divided by 1,000, which is $3,000 a month. Holy shinoli. And that's why YouTubers are rolling in dough. If it was actually $1 a month, that would be kind of redunculous.